Hello.
Hello, Miss Elizabeth. How's it going?
Hi. Yeah, good, thank you. Good to see you.
Uh,
How are you?
Thanks. We can say so far so good. What about you?
Yeah, same for me too. Same for me.
Thanks. Can you explain the way to ask someone about hi, how are you, and how's going? Is there
Yeah.
a different? Is there different of the that's mentioned?
No, it kind of means the same thing. So I guess how are you is asking how you are specifically. How's it going is more about like how's things been this week? How's life going for you? So,
Uh,
how are you? You can reply like, "Oh, I'm good. I'm okay." Yeah, or if you get the question, "How's it going?" you can say, "Yeah, pretty good. It's going okay." Like you're talking about life more than you're talking about your well-being.
mm. Are you tutor or just native speaker?
Sorry,
Are you tutor or just native speaker?
teacher and native speaker.
Oh, great. How can I learn English with live in the country that speak Arabic?
How to live in a country that speaks Arabic, but you need to speak
No,
English?
how? No, no. How can I learn English or improve my English with a person who live in Arabic country that's been always speak Arabic?
Yeah, good question. So, of course, it makes it harder because you can't practice it in your everyday life. Um, I think the key is to try and
Mm.
practice every day if you can. I understand that's not always possible, but connecting with people or making friends with English speakers will definitely help. Can you hear me? Ah,
Yes,
hello.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. But on a whole, I think,
Yes, I heard. Go
yeah,
ahead.
just regular practice.
Yeah.
Sorry?
That's meant to learn sentences. Do you think learning sentences it's better? For example, save some sentences and
Yeah, it can be. I think it depends. So, if I think with all my students over the past 3 years, all of my students are very different. So, some of them respond really well to speaking, but if their sentence structure is not very good or isn't quite native level or fluent, then I would suggest, yeah, writing and reading to improve that because you now need to adapt to learning the new way that you've learned because we tend to stick to our memories a little bit. So we need to then adapt that, use the correct preposition, use the correct form. So if that's something you're struggling
should
with, then I'd
I?
say yes.
Yeah. Yes, sometimes to forget the sentences or expressions, or when if I
Mm.
know the spoken language, but I forget how to write these words or how to write these sentences.
Okay. Do you mean more phrases like idioms, those sorts of like stuff, or what do you mean?
Yes, idiom like the let the cat out of the bag, for example.
Ah,
It's
idioms.
idiom,
Yes.
or don't spill the beans. This is also idiom. This
Yeah.
is there opposite idioms? Yes, for this, don't spill don't spill the beans.
Yeah.
That's
I
me.
mean,
Don't
very
kill
common.
anyone. That is
Hmm.
yes. I think this is a British, and the opposite of this is this is idiom. Tell let's let's the cut out of the back. That means to tell something it's secret to all the people.
Yes, exactly. You've revealed it. You've revealed the surprise or the secret.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. You
uh,
can also say spill the beans. If I say spill the beans, it means gossip. You tell me the details that you know as well.
okay. The silent letters, silent letters. Do you think it's important to learn the silent
Mm.
letters? How do you don't read the A letters and don't read the B letters?
Good question. I think as long as they're not pronounced, then yes. If you want to focus on natural pronunciation, then it is because we don't pronounce them at all. But I think it's okay on a whole. I think it's okay. I don't think it's too much to focus on.
How
Yeah.
long does it take to, how long does it take it to learn this language? I think it's learning language. It's hard, but how much time does it take it?
Mm. It's hard to say because there's many factors that
Uh-huh.
hinder us from learning. So,
Mm.
for example, if you have a very busy lifestyle or schedule, you could be tired, so you might not retain information very well. Depends on your exposure, I think makes it difficult. You know, some people learn quicker with languages. I have a friend who learned so quick, so quick. So
Mm.
it's kind of hard to
Uh,
say.
Practice that's mean to make learn English. Learn English. It's easier. That's mean to always speak. Sometimes I suffer from the uh, words. Some words it's difficult. Like I, how do you call? What do you call these words for to test the blood pressure?
Test the blood pressure, like
Yes.
medical.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
medical. Yes,
Uh,
I think
the one
this.
went down.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
Sigmomnifer.
Oh, I don't even know that. I can find
Uh,
out
I,
for you. Medical words won't be that common. So most people don't know them unless you work in the medical
oh,
field or you
but there's
study.
exist an English language.
Of course, yeah. English language, I
Uh,
mean, like most languages, there's words for everything. Depends on what
and
you,
it's
yeah,
crazy
suppose.
language,
It is a bit crazy. It is
and
frustrating, man.
because there some sinners add the words for this language, and some poetries add the similar the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and
Mm.
similar the pneumono ultra microscopic silicovolcanosis, and
Mhm.
there's more words that's added in English language, especially the COVID idiot. That's
Yeah.
mean. Mm. Uh, could you help me or give me some advice that mean to make my language it's high, just to practice or speak with native speaker?
Yeah. Like, do you want to sort of speak more naturally or formally? I feel lots of the time we
Both of
learn
them.
both.
Both of
Yeah. I
them. Both of them.
think new vocabularies and different topics of discussion every time. So you can learn the
Mm.
new ways to express your thoughts. Definitely is probably the
Uh,
best.
what about the grammar?
Grammar is important, but perfect grammar isn't. So lots of my students want to focus on grammar. But a lot of native speakers will not speak with 100% grammar. So
Mm.
it's only
We
important to understand.
we
It's
can
not
pick up
important.
some rules from the grammar
Yeah,
because
some rules will be very important, definitely. But perfection is definitely not important, in my opinion, because it's rarely used. For example, for years, I did not know it was my friends and I. Most people I know from Southern England wouldn't use my friends and I. We say me and my friends, which is grammatically incorrect, but most people use it that way. That's why I always say it's not always 100% important because we can understand on a whole. But yes, for more complex grammar, learning that structure first will be important to make sure you use the correct form of a verb or form of the sentence. But perfection is not always necessary.
have you ever heard about the books for 4,000 essential words for pollination?
No. Mm-mm.
Did you? That's mean to. This is linguistics, English linguistics. That's mean
Mhm.
to collect this 20 words in every unit and
Mhm.
put all the words in sentences.
Okay. Yeah, it's a
And
good way to practice.
should I save this is words or just practice?
I think,
A practice that means save words or to train your tongue or how to spell these words.
yeah, I think training your mind to picture that word would be important because what I guess you ideally want to do is not translate it in your head. So if you can picture the word and the spelling, that will help with pronunciation and speaking quickly.
Mm. Do you think idiom it's important?
Idioms, they're very
Mhm.
natural. So idioms and phrasal verbs, they are used most commonly
Oh,
amongst.
actually, I fed up with the phrasal verbs.
Okay. Yes.
And
No, they're
very difficult.
very
There is
difficult.
two types of the phrasal verbs: separate phrasal verbs and uh, together phrasal verbs,
Yeah.
or
But,
inseparate.
mhm.
We can
Yeah.
say inseparate, or unseparate phrasal verbs.
Sorry.
We can say inseparate phrasal verbs. That's mean together.
In spite.
Inseparate.
How do I spell that?
That's mean
Uns.
together.